The luxury maternity retreat called, asking if I was satisfied with their service during my stay. I was utterly bewildered. Pregnant. My baby hadn't even arrived, let alone checking in anywhere. I demanded to know what was going on from my husband, Liam, who had been so actively communicating with the retreat. He looked at me with a feigned apology. Honey, that luxury maternity retreat costs $120,000. We can't afford that. They must have contacted the wrong person. You just relax at home. I'll make sure you're perfectly comfortable. I didn't waste another breath on him. The owner of the luxury maternity retreat was my older sister, Scarlett. I called her directly. Scarlett, can you please check which conniving woman Liam let check into my luxury maternity retreat, impersonating me? I'm going to catch them. What a joke. Contacted the wrong person. That was utterly ridiculous. My sister had contacted me as soon as she knew I was pregnant, specifically reserving the highest tier maternity package for me. No need to pay, just check in when the time came. When the luxury maternity retreat called, I had confirmed it repeatedly. Someone else was staying there, and I simply couldn't swallow that. Speaking of, when I first mentioned wanting to stay at the luxury maternity retreat, Liam had protested. Loads of women have their babies and just chill at home. Why do you have to be so difficult? But I had the means, didn't I? I hailed a cab and headed straight to the luxury maternity retreat. I arrived in less than 20 minutes, and there were quite a few people inquiring about packages. I waited a while until the front desk wasn't so busy, then stepped forward to ask, "Hi, I'm Ms. Aurora, the one you just called for a service review." The front desk attendant looked at me, hesitating. "Ms. Aurora, didn't you already go back to your room?" My face instantly fell. The attendant continued. "Just a moment ago, Ms. Aurora even specifically thanked us for our thoughtful service. Someone had actually checked in under my name." I gritted my teeth. "But I am the Miss Aurora who should be staying here, Aurora Davis." The attendant scrutinized me from head to toe, her eyes showing disdain. "Ma'am, you're not trying to stir up trouble because you can't afford our luxury maternity retreat, are you? Ms. Aurora checked in with her husband. Even if we don't know Ms. Aurora well, we certainly know Mr. Liam, who's been handling all the arrangements, right? Don't try to pull a scam here." I was stunned. My husband had apparently become someone else's husband too. As I was about to confirm with the front desk again, a familiar figure stepped out of the elevator. She wore the $500,000 bracelet my brother gave me on her wrist, and the $1 million diamond necklace my sister gave me around her neck. Although she was wearing the uniform maternity gown provided by the retreat, every strand of her hair was perfectly styled. Yet, as far as I knew, she was just a regular intern at Liam's company, Chloe Miller. The front desk pointed at Chloe. "This is Ms. Aurora. I advise you to leave quickly." I didn't move, my face grim as I stared at Chloe. Chloe saw me too, her face changing dramatically as she hurried towards me. What a coincidence, sis. Are you here to rest too?" She tried to push me into a corner. "Let's talk somewhere else. We don't want to bother them." I found it amusing. She used to gush Aurora sis with such fake warmth, hanging on my every word. Now, terrified of being exposed, she could only manage a shaky sis. I yanked her hand away, stepping back, showing no mercy. "Chloe, aren't you going to explain why the luxury maternity retreat my family booked for me was taken by you, using my identity, no less? And why are my bracelet and necklace on you?" I deliberately raised my voice so everyone around could hear. All eyes snapped towards us, and Chloe's face twisted in an ugly expression. But quickly, tears welled up in her eyes. "Sis, what are you talking about? My husband booked this luxury maternity retreat for me because he cares about how hard I'm working with the pregnancy and birth. And the necklace and bracelet? My husband bought those too, of course. How could they be yours?" She looked me up and down, a look of distress on her face. "Sis, is it because your husband isn't treating you very well? Are you suffering from